Honorable Chairperson, Mr. Syed Sarwar Hussain, Chief Guest of this great festival, ABM Abdul Sattar, former Secretary, Special Guest from Nepal, Bholanath Pokhrel, Vice President of TUI, PS and Allied, Special Guest, Syed Sultan, respected Comrade Numan Uz Zaman Al Azad, Secretary General of BGEC Council, distinguished delegates, guests from Nepal's different organizations under the CONEP, likewise NEGO, PIN and ELGEN, comrade and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Warm greetings from Nepal. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to be here today representing the Confederation of Nepalese Professionals at this significant gathering, the 11th National Congress of the Bangladesh Government Employees Coordination Council. On behalf of my delegation and the entire fraternity of Nepalese public service professionals, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to the leadership and members of your esteemed council for organizing this important event. Your commitment to advancing the cause of public servants and safeguarding their rights is truly commendable. Dear comrades, our presence here today is not merely ceremonial. It is symbolic of the deep bond of solidarity that connects the workers and professionals of our two nations. Though separated by national borders, we are united by a shared struggle, shared aspirations, and a shared mission, the dignity, security, and empowerment of all government employees and public service workers. Over the years, both our countries have endured challenges of economic pressures, political transitions, and public sector reforms. Yet, through all of these, the commitment and resilience of our civil servants have remained unshaken. You, the employees of the government of Bangladesh, have stood as pillars of stability, service, and sacrifice. Government employees are the backbone of public administration. We are the ones who plan, build, serve, and sustain. Whether it's in healthcare, education, infrastructure, law enforcement, or disaster response. It is the collective strength and service of government employees that keep the machinery of the state functioning. Dear comrades, unfortunately, across South Asia, including both Nepal and Bangladesh, the public service sector faces common challenges. 1. Low wages and poor working conditions. 2. Restrictions on freedom of association and unionization. Third, privatization of essential public services. Fourth, understaffing and job insecurity. Fifth, limited career growth and professional development. These issues not only demoralize public employees but also weaken the ability of the state to deliver quality services to its citizens. We must therefore raise our voices not just as workers demanding fair treatment, but as professionals asserting our indispensable role in the development and progress of our nations. Dear comrade, the global trend of neoliberal policies focused on privatization, deregulations, and austerity poses a grave risk to public services. Under the guise of efficiency and profit, many governments have turned away from the people, outsourcing critical services to private hands. We must be very clear. Essential public services must remain public. Education, healthcare, water supply, roads, electricity, these are not commodities for profit. They are rights of the people and responsibilities of the state. Our role as trade unions and federations is to ensure that reforms are not driven by profit but by public interest, transparency, and equity. Dear comrade, in times of such challenges, the strength of region unity becomes even more important. Nepal and Bangladesh, as South Asian nations, share not only cultural and historical ties but also similar administrative, economic, and social structures. The challenges faced by public sector employees in our countries are largely the same. Let us use this platform to deepen regional collaboration among public service unions and federations. Let us build strong networks, share policy strategies, and extend technical and legal support to one another. We need a unified voice of South Asian public servants to influence national policies and regional dialogues. Dear comrades, let me also take a moment to appreciate the remarkable progress Bangladesh has made in recent decades. From tremendous growth in the garment and textile industry to poverty reduction to innovations in microfinance and community-based development, your nation is a shining example of resilience and innovation. Moreover, the preservation of the Sundarbans, the commitment to women's empowerment, and the promotion of cultural heritage deserve global recognitions. These achievements would not have been possible without the hard work, honesty, and dedication of Bangladesh government employees. You are the silent architects of this progress, and we salute your contribution. Dear comrade, in Nepal, the Confederation of Nepalese Professional CONEP is proud to represent a broad range of professionals working in the public sector. With over 5 lakhs members, 26 national constituency organizations, and partnership with more than 100 national and international institutions, CONEP remains committed to upholding the dignity and rights of public professionals. We work closely the government of Nepal to advocate for fair wages, decent working conditions, and effective public sector reform. We oppose the reckless privatization of essential services and fight for inclusive people-centered policies. Dear comrade, this Congress is more than a meeting. It is a call to action. Let us rise together to defend the rights of workers, to protect the public interest, to uphold democratic freedoms, and to build a South Asia where public service is a source of pride, not pain. As we return to our respective countries after this Congress, let us carry with us a renewed commitment to our cause and our comradeship. Let us continue to learn from one another, support one another, and build a future that honors the labor and dignity of every public employee. Lastly, once again, I thank you for this warm invitation, generous hospitality, and the opportunity to be part of this historic occasion. We extend our best wishes for the successful conclusion of your Congress and look forward to working together in days to come. Long live workers' solidarity. Long live public service. Long live Nepal-Bangladesh friendship. Thank you very much.